Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Liz at M's Ephemera. Today is incredibly violently hot here in the UK. It's about 37 degrees right now, and it's ridiculous. It feels like I have just done 7 hours of hot yoga. I'm in a state. But anyway, I spent this morning and part of this afternoon making some tags, but also today I'm very excited because I got my order from Craftelier. I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce them, but I love their shop. So whenever I do have a little bit of spare cash to throw around, I do treat myself to something from them. In this instance, I just bought a lot of spirals, which they were having on sale. So I thought it would be a good idea to just invest in some of these because they're not very easy to get here in the UK. So I don't know if you know, but Craftelier is actually based in the States. No, I'm lying, they're not based in the States, Liz. Come on, think. They are based in Spain. So they ship via DPD, which is really handy because you get notified when they will be delivering, and they give you an hour slot, and if it's not suitable you can just go online and change it. So that's quite important for me. So I must apologize for the state of my hands. They are a mess. I've been playing around, like I said, with inks and sprays and stamps. I had a lot of fun today just making some lovely tags to include in upcoming journals and things. But really what I wanted to share with you today is 2 packs of paper pads that I recently bought. This one, the Time is an Illusion by Stamperia. Shall we just agree it's Stamperia? And I thought that I would give you a walkthrough of these. They are absolutely stunning. Really good quality paper too, so they're not very incredibly thick, but they are thick enough. Bear with me, I just want to make sure I'm in shot as I go through all of this. Let's turn it around this way. Okay, let's keep it this way around. So with this notepad, what I really like is the fact that you get an extra page on the inside, so you don't have the white cardstock that you get in the majority of paper pads. So I've been commissioned by a publisher here in the UK to do a journal as part of a release for one of their new books. So I'm delighted by that, and I had in mind what I wanted to do until I got this paper pad and realized that I can do so much more compared to what I wanted to do. But I'll definitely do a flip through of that journal. I'm supposed to have it with them towards the end of September, so I'll start making it end of August. But yeah, let's go. So beautiful images here. Some print, too fine for me to actually read. I love this one. This girl is just absolutely gorgeous. and this faded wallpaper, I have to pull back from buying more notepads because I have become obsessed with this kind of paper, the faded wallpaper. There's just something a little bit, I don't know, magic and boho about them. These, you know what, I don't actually know what you would use this for. I'm not a scrapbooker, but I do appreciate the papers. These are lovely. I suppose you can just actually do this as a page, a memory keeping page, but for me personally, as somebody who would be journaling, I'd be using this side to make tags and pockets and tuck spots, I would think. Also possibly even using it for the covers for the journals, because it is just that gorgeous. Here is another one. I like that it looks like it's been ripped up and folded and slightly burnt. It immediately gives you an idea of story. This is another page with printed text, and then you've got the beautiful flowers on either side, and then the splashes. These are some lovely cut apart pieces here. So what I will be using in the journal for the publisher is everything that has to do with locks and keys. So definitely these two and that would go in there. I would probably use that to create a journaling spot maybe. But yeah, just gorgeous. And obviously these are the backs. Just absolutely stunning. And then how lush is this? This rust effect is just scrummy with this slightly embossed section over here. It's not actually embossed, it just looks embossed. And then the back page to that. The blue is just scrummy. The lamest pickup line ever. Also slightly terrifying eyes there. Not entirely sure how I feel about this page, to be honest. I do love the collage work, and I do love the little daisies. They're very cute. I love this as just something to use for tags and tuck spots. This equally, just the rust effects look is just, it is lovely. Very nice. And oh, can you hear the heavenly angels saying, just look at the colors, the blue and the rusts. Oh, deliciousness, deliciousness. Oh, I mean, what do I have to say about this? It is just lush. And that, you know what, I have to say that this is probably rivaling my love for the Tim Holtz papers, and that's a little bit scary. Here, I suppose you can actually try and cut these out if you've got a little punch. I assume that they an inch. I don't have anything to measure it against, but it looks like an inch. Very cute. Also luscious. Some more little what am I calling it? Cut apart pages. These are gorgeous. This is more the tone down, which I really like too. And then this is actually the back cover. This is the inside of the back cover. And then there we go. So there's that one. And then a while ago I bought the Voyages Fantastique by Stamperia, and I'd like to share this with you also because it's very unusual. It's steampunk and everything, but it is still very pretty. you know, with enough, there's enough different things here to use in a variety of journals. Sorry, I'm just double checking that I am still in view. Okay, so here we go. Let's have a look at the Voyages Fantastique. Let's just let the paper do the talking, right? So, did I mention I love the wallpaper look? I love it. These cards are just lovely. They're quite large, so they will be ideal for tuck spots, or journaling spots actually, because voila, how great do they look. I love that there's this slight Belle Epoque look about them. Obviously everybody tends to use the same kind of imagery when they do steampunk. You know, the royalty-free images that you pick up online. How fantastic is this? There's just something about hot air balloons that is really magical. Some more great background paper here. This clock is fantastic. There's something a little bit Lara Croft about the perpetual calendar that they've got going there. Lovely. I don't know if you can see, but the design, the paper actually looks like it's oh, what is the word? Textured. Like if you do this to your finger, you know, over the page, it feels like it's going to have that ripple effect. Some more hot air balloon adventuring over here, very around the world in 80 days, which I think is 100% a kind of journal that I should possibly do, because I'm sort of obsessed with Jules Verne. And again, this is a great background page. These cards are so cool. I am not a technical person. I enjoy playing around with, you know, digital cameras and things like that. But there's something about the analog stuff that is just, it harkens back to probably a more innocent time, or that time where things were on the verge of changing. And this young man on his penny farthing, rather splendid. Some more of my favorite paper technique over here, some scrappy wallpaper. Look at that. The drawings, the blueprints. It makes my heart sing. Ah, that is lush. And these are so nice for putting into tuck spots as part of Happy Mail. I would love to be able to design stuff like this. I think it's just so much fun. And what I like is on the back, obviously if you cut them out, then you have journaling spots or messages that you can have on there if you do use it for tags of some sort. The heart is singing. Just look at the technical drawings, the notes, the blueprints. It is just scrummy. And my other soft spot is maps, in case you haven't noticed before. That is just lush. Oh, stripy goodness. We also do like a bit of stripy goodness. Because on the other side, more hot air balloons. What is not to love? I think time is running out. What do you think? dad jokes. Some pages here. Sadly, I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't actually read what they say. But yeah, these clocks are really nice. They will look great as end papers, I think, for a journal. And then the final page, which is the back page, is a repeat of one of the pages on the inside. Again, it just feels great. It looks very much like you can, you know, like it's textured. And then there we go. Yeah, quick and easy videos today, because it's just too hot to think. These are some of the tags that I made today, along with the more elaborate ones. I have become obsessed with this Tim Holtz stamp. It is absolutely gorgeous and so easy to use. Here I just actually use some ink to stamp on there, rather than you know, the ink pads. These black splatters are all Japanese ink. Lovely, lovely. So there we go. Some great notepads and some tags, pretty things to think about. And that's it really. Thank you very much for popping along and visiting. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing, and I look forward to catching you guys next week.